When my mom went in labor to have me and stuff, they were having Thanksgiving dinner, and my mom went in labor. My dad had to take my mom to the hospital to have me. My mom said, "I'm a real turkey."
Hey Jimmy, so, Jimmy, I got you live right now. What should people know about you?
I know everybody out here, bud. Ask people, they'll tell you. You know Two Coats, and they'll just tell you, bud. I don't have no enemies. I know everybody out here. Me, my wife, Terry, we know everybody out here.
And Jimmy, what's something you want everybody to know about you?
Leave me the fuck alone. That's one thing. I ain't one to mess with. Yeah. Don't let this wheelchair fool you. I can't stand up for a couple minutes.
Tell me more about yourself and your background.
Oh God, you don't even want to know, bro. You don't even want to know.
Jimmy? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
What? You want to talk about when I went to prison and stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
I was 17 years old. I lived in Shoto, Oklahoma. I used to run drugs to different states and stuff. I had a '69 Charger that I built because my dad had a garage. I built this car. I was making a delivery to Dallas, Texas, and the cops were busting the place when I got there. I went to take off. They shot me 4 times. I ran over the cop and paralyzed him. They gave me 20 years in prison.
Wow. So from 19 to the age of 39, you were in prison?
No, I was in prison from age 17 till I was 26.
17 to 26?
Yep.
And
they gave me 10 years. I did 12 of it. And then I moved here to Colorado. They transferred my parole here. I still had 10 years parole to do. I haven't been locked up since then. It's just something that fucking happened.
How did you survive after getting out of prison?
I'm still here to talk about it. I didn't have no problems. You know, I did time in Huntsville. That's where I went. I was on Cofield. It's a work farm. I had so many friends. Even I've never been in a gang, even in prison. But I have friends that were gang members. They would, like, if some of them was going to jump off or something, they would come to my cell and tell me, "Jimmy, you need to stay in." And I knew what was going on. I had food in my cell. I had a TV. I didn't have to leave my cell, you know. But they would come and let me know, you know. That's what kind of friends I had. Even though you're in prison, you have friends. But you got to pick the right ones. You just can't pick anybody.
What did you learn from being in prison?
I learned not to go back again.
Jimmy, tell me, how do you like to spend your time throughout the day?
Me, my wife, Terry, we just come out here and hang out. I charge my wheelchair and we just hang out, bud. You know, we don't mess with nobody. No.
What would you change if you could go back?
What would I change?
Yeah.
Me going to prison, doing the drugs and everything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change her, no, because I want her. She's gonna be me the rest of my life.
Yeah.
The only thing I would change is what happened to me when I was younger. But the money, when I got busted, the cops shot me 4 times. They got me a mile down the highway. I passed out from losing blood. That's how they got me stopped in my car. There was bullet holes in the top of my car. They don't know why I didn't get hit in the head. I got hit twice in my arm, my side, and my leg. There was bullet holes in the top of my car. And then the cops wanted to buy my car because of the engine. I had a 440 Hypo. It's a Hemi. They wanted to buy the engine so they can put it in their police cars to chase the fast cars. I sold it to a friend of mine. They were pissed because they wanted that engine. I sold it to a friend of mine. Yeah.
How did being shot 4 times affect your long-term health?
Oh no, I only got half of a right lung and stuff. I've had lung surgery and all that, but I only got half of a right lung. Yeah, but I don't know if it's all due with being shot. You know, it might be something. It just happens. I'm 65 years old. Things happen. You know. Hey, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Well, you know. I told you, I'll just come up with some stuff, bud.
Jimmy,
where you going, baby? Okay.
Jimmy, what advice would you give the younger generation who might be following in your path when you were that
Don't
age?
even start.
Don't even start what?
Just say no. Don't even start. You don't want to go the path I went. I'm lucky to still be here. I'm here because I'm strong. I know how to take. I've got friends that's died for less than what I've been through.
What makes you so resilient?
I don't give a fuck. That's the only way I can put it. I don't care.
You've always been that way? You don't give a fuck? Okay.
Yep, I've always been that way. I treat people good. I treat people the way I want to be treated.
Absolutely.
You treat me good, my wife good and everything, you have no problem with me. Other than that, yeah, you got a problem.
What?
And don't let this wheelchair fool you. I can't get up for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, that's my wheelchair. That was my first wheelchair. Jolene uses it for a walker and stuff for her. Yeah. I can't walk.
And what does your living arrangement look like right now?
You don't even want to know. Well, we were staying at up here on Broadway, a friend of ours, Twyla, and we pay her rent and everything. Well, she met this guy, and they're all over there smoking meth and shit, and so we had to leave. And we paid rent and everything. We buy food and everything. But we had to leave because me and Jolene, we don't want to be around that stuff.
So then where do you go after that, though?
I have friends.
Okay. So you got connections.
You know, I have friends, bro.
What's your biggest regret?
My biggest regret?
Yeah.
You don't even want to know that one.
Tell us, Jimmy. You can't say that and then not tell us.
My biggest regret is trying to be nice to people and all they care about is themselves. Because I try, even Terry, she tries to help people. She has her own place and stuff. She lives at the towers over there. And she tries to even help people. They just take advantage. I'm not one to take advantage of. I'll tell you something I did. No, really, I will.
I believe you, bro.
No, Jolene's grandma one time, she pissed me off. I said, you can just fuck yourself. You know? Yeah, no, ask Terry. I'll tell you. Hey, he wanted to know.
Well, I guess
Yep.
Jimmy's staying true to
I don't lie to. I don't
you
lie.
don't give a fuck.
I don't. Yep. I don't.
Right, so
all I care about is my wife. That's all I care about.
What's the best decision you've made in your life?
My wife. Meeting her. I wouldn't trade her for nobody in the world, bud. Nope. I don't care who you are. You could be a billionaire, and I wouldn't trade you. Me and her, we've been through some shit, bud, and we take care of each other. No.
Any other final thoughts, things you wanna share before we
go party?
You wanna tell everybody what's in your drink?
Southern Comfort, R&R, Coca-Cola, and that's about it.
That's quite the
It's about 200 proof.
All right, holy cow. Jimmy, I think that would knock me out, bro.
I've been drinking this, it was up here. I've been drinking this since yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't drink all the time. I just sip, you know. And I smoke my weed, you know. That I do. I don't do other drugs, but I do smoke weed.